I thought the most worrisome threat that Putin made was in September
Mhm.
uh, last year when he announced the annexation of parts of the Donbass
Mm.
and said that now that if they're attacked, he'd consider using nuclear weapons, and then added that there is a precedent for using nuclear weapons to end a war,
Mm.
and particularly mentioned Hiroshima and Nagasaki,
Right.
hinting that he might use nuclear weapons not on the battlefield to, say, destroy a Ukrainian um, battalion, but against a city to deliberately coerce or attempt to coerce the uh, the Ukrainian government into giving up. I don't know what U.S. officials said to their counterparts. President Biden said that there would be catastrophic responses to Russia, but did not specify what those costs would be. I hope that someone said, regardless of what you think about the history of Nagasaki and Hiroshima and whether the bombing contributed or didn't to the ending of the war, the fact was that in 1945, Japan could not hit back at the United States. Any use of nuclear weapons by Russia today, I think Ukraine could hit back, and the United States, I hope, said that we would ensure that they have that capability without saying exactly what it would be. Now, that's a form of deterrence, I would think, but it's not necessarily nuclear deterrence. Sharon, do you agree with that, or what are your thoughts on the dangers with Ukraine?
So I think when we talk about deterrence, we have to remember deterrence is this is an age-old strategy. Parents try and deter their kids from doing bad things. This is a means of persuasion. The problem with deterrence is when you add the destructive capability of nuclear weapons and you link that deterrence to a rung of escalation that always ends in the same place. And to quote former head of Strategic Command talking about their war games, it always ends bad. It ends in thermonuclear war. So deterrence isn't the problem. It's deterrence with nuclear weapons that's the problem.